Hi, hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. Today, we have another cushion review. So this is the Etude Double Lasting Cushion Glow, and I have the shade Light Vanilla C1. There's the compact, nice mirror inside, button closure here. Feels sleek, nice, circular puff, pretty soft. Pretty decent room for fingers, not terrible. So I've tried this, I think 4 or 5 times now. I'm not sure, I forget. But we're gonna take a really close look today in this review. All right, we also have the new WAKEMAKE water blurring tint. And I have the shade number 5 Soft Brick. There's this one, well there's a couple that I actually really wanna try that are more like nudish tones. This one is, like the name suggests, a little bit more like brick. And I'll just swatch it for you real quickly. I've worn this too, but I forget how it, if it dries down matte or whatever, I forget. You know, every time I put on makeup isn't necessarily to review it. It's, you know, part of my routine some days. Edward Avila recommended these Philly Millie cushion puffs. And they're really soft. This is my first time opening up the pack. I got this and the tint from Olive Young, and then I got this cushion from Amazon. And this is definitely a very different texture than all of the puffs that I've felt so far. It's like airy. It's like, yeah, like when you press in, it's not thick, it's not dense. Different to the Drunk Saint Moule as well. Also, what I'm trying today is I got these sample sizes of the Drunk Saint Moule moisturizers or creams. So I got the Essential Mole Cream, Essential Mole Cream Brightening, and Essential Mole Cream Light. And I tried this, the regular cream, and oh my god, my skin is so moisturized. Like, it might be too much. The only other moisturizer I've tried that has had like this sort of effect on my skin was the Augustinus Bader Rich Cream. When I got a sample of that, oh my god, that cream really is rich. Like, but yeah, this is just so, like, I do not need a primer at all. Like, this is not, like, even with this fan, like, I probably need the fan on my face to like take down some of the moisture. I figure I'll try this puff too. I mean, I'll use both just so you can see if you get this cushion what you're gonna get. But anyways, let's get started. Okay, so again, I'm shade 17C1. For Korean cushions, there's sort of like a shade numbering system they go by, sort of how like we always talk about like MAC numbers. Even though I've never tried a MAC foundation, I have no idea what their what their system is like. You know, they say like, oh, I'm like a 13WN or, you know, whatever. So pretty much like all Korean cushions that I've seen follow this similar like sort of system, except the numbers go from like, it's like 13, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25. So they like sort of skip around. But usually I'm like 17 or 21. It just depends on the brand, you know. Yeah, this puff is definitely firmer, a little firmer than this Philly Millie one, but we'll see. How about I'll do this side with this puff, and then I'll switch to the other puff and see. So this sort of has more of like a light coverage. Totally was not paying attention and just blended like pretty much over my whole face with this puff. So now I'm gonna switch. I'm wondering if like the density of the puff, I'm sure it does it plays a role in the amount of coverage. I'm sure it does. Let's see. I have no, ooh, and this puff is a lot tighter than the Etude one. And you can actually see there is like a noticeable size difference between them, but I feel that overall this cushion has lighter coverage than both the Laneige and the Drunk Saint Moule. But it looks like nothing. I'm telling you, like, you would not be able to see makeup on my skin. Like, you just wouldn't know I was wearing makeup unless the shade is off, but I feel like the shade is fine, so I don't know, like it seems pretty sheer. But let's try this Airy Puff. Also, this one did not come with a refill. Maybe, I'm sure they have sets that come with refills, but yeah, it did not come with a refill. Okay, so I think it is building, but the texture is not changing. Okay, so this is how it's looking with like 2 light layers. It definitely has a glow, like it didn't mattify my skin. I mean, I have that new mole cream on, which is seems to be doing an amazing job with the glow here, but this didn't really take away from that, you know. But on days where I wasn't wearing this new moisturizer, this, you know, it didn't really feel matte or uncomfortable at all. Like, I can't feel it on my skin. Like, if I just went about my day, I would forget that this was on. And that's been the case with all the kushes I've been trying recently. They've been really good. Like, I tried some in the past. I tried a Moonshot one, and the color was a little too dark. So yeah, I tried one from Moonshot, and that one was just like, meh. I feel like I got that one because Blackpink did something with them or something like that. And then I've also tried the one from Rom&nd, and that one was okay. I'm gonna have to re-review the Rom&nd Zero Cushion now that I'm trying all these other cushions and I have more to compare it to, but. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Rose Ink Concealer in LX10, just like I did in my other review. I'm just gonna set a little bit with the Dior cushion powder. And I'll go ahead and use the Etude contour powder with the Shaquda angled face brush. So let's assess the color of this tint, and then we'll sort of base the blush and the eye look around whatever color this may be. And I might tweak this a little, but we'll see what the initial sort of formula is like. So again, this is number 5, soft brick. Okay. It does sort of have like a sweet scent. I'm gonna build it just slightly. Feels very smooth. Not necessarily hydrating, but not drying. The color is definitely vibrant, especially built up. I feel like when you put it on, it sets pretty quickly. It is blurring. It's blurring my lines. I think it does dry down to a soft matte finish. Personally, I think I'm gonna add a gloss just because I know eventually my lips are gonna feel a little dry. I'm just gonna add a little bit of Pat's Love Potion just because this is a little pinky, but it's not gonna change the color too much. Just for a little extra shine. Or for just shine period. Oh my god, so I forgot to hit record. I don't remember what I stopped at. You might have missed my whole blush application. I don't remember. Okay, so let me walk you through just in case. I used the Better Than Chic blushes from Rom&nd, so it sort of talks a little bit about them. There's really great everyday blushes, not super pigmented and very buildable, sort of have like a soft blurring effect on the skin. So I first went in with number 4. I think it's Fig Chip, but I'm not certain because it's in Korean. But they all are sort of named after fruit, and this one is number 4, so you could go by that. And also check the description box. You know, I always put all the shades and everything down there with links, so yeah. And then this one is number 6, Apple Chip. So I sort of mixed these two. The majority is fig, and then I did like a pop of apple. And then I also started the eye look. I went in with Suru Taupe from the Shiseido Pop singles, but I think I'm gonna change it And instead I'm gonna use Crush from Simi Haze because it's just a warmer palette. And we're gonna use the more pinky blushy shade, just sort of sweeping it everywhere. I'm taking the Rephr number 3, this little pinpoint brush. I'm going in with the orange. And going in with a little bit of Horo Silk from the Shiseido pop line. I'm gonna use this Rom&nd highlighter from the Handbook collection. Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Oh my god, I almost forgot a brow. Let's use the Weiss brow gel, Feather Touch brow gel. And this is in the shade Deep Brown, by the way. Okay, so let's zoom in. We'll do a close-up. I'll take you guys outside. We'll take a look at my skin under the sun. And then I'll go over my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back inside. I'm not sure how it looked on camera out there, but I was looking, I took the compact with me and I was looking in the mirror. And it looks a little bit heavier now than when I first applied it. I think that just has to do with the powder. To be honest, I feel like maybe I didn't really have to powder everywhere. I mean, I did a pretty light layer, but still, I feel like it was just sort of unnecessary. I don't know, in like the cool shade, I feel like you could see the makeup. When I first was applying it, it was literally undetectable on the skin. I really don't think it looks bad though. Like, trust me, it does not look bad. Yeah, I really think this powder made it a little bit more makeup-y. Because other than that, I really like it. Like, I feel like this is a really good, like, daily use cushion. Especially if you don't have, like, a lot to cover. I mean, for me, like I was saying, it is definitely less coverage than the Laneige Neo Matte and the Jungsemul Masterclass Radiant Cushion. This definitely has less coverage than both of them. But it is buildable. I don't know, it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look cakey, it just looks like makeup, you feel me? I think this puff is nice. I sort of want to try it with the other cushions. It's super airy. I like that it does have a little tiny bit of a tip. The Etude puff in there is just completely round. I don't know, it's soft and nice. I mean, I got a pack of 5, so I better like it, you know? I mean, it's not like they're really expensive or anything, but I will say that I wish another finger could fit in, but for attention, what I think, how I just blended it naturally is I just pulled apart a little. I went like that, and then, because it's nice to have one finger that you can press down on, so I just blended it by pulling apart and then pressing on one finger like this. I do really like this tint. It's matte, but it's not uncomfortable. I did add that gloss, but I mean, I can still feel the texture of the tint underneath. Like, it's like when I rub my lips together, I still feel the tint. It's not like heavy, but I just feel it's sort of like velvetiness of it. It doesn't have velvet in this name. It's the water blurring tint. It's bright, but I feel like, at least in person, it might seem brighter on camera, but in person I feel like it's not like crazy. Like, you know, it's just a tint. Okay, so that's it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, PrettyEarthAndGram. Follow me on Newness, so you're notified every single time that I'm doing a live stream. I have lots more K-beauty and cushion reviews coming. Yeah, I'm obsessed right now. Like, I can't get enough cushions, okay? I can't. Okay, goodbye.